We got a triple dose of good news to get to here on Chicago Bears Now. My name is Harrison Graham. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy to have you here. We'll go ahead and start with Darnell Wright. Some fifth-year contract projections have dropped as Spotrac has released those. And Darnell Wright and every other first-round pick from the 2023 draft is eligible for a fifth-year option this offseason. And if the Bears were to exercise that, which I think we all expect him to do that, he was a second-team All-Pro, it would be about $20.3 million, which is a very easy decision. He's one of the better offensive tackles in the NFL. He is still ascending as a player. And I was thinking the other day, I was like, I actually don't know when the last time the Bears exercised a fifth-year option was. They have not done it often, if maybe even ever in their history of drafting first-round picks ever since the fifth-year option came to be. So definitely hit on this one. Good pick by Ryan Poles. And the reason they'll exercise this is, number one, he's a good player. Number two, 20.3, that's not even within $2 million of the top 10 highest paid offensive tackles in the NFL. So you still have him under contract for 2026 at about $6.67 million. And then assuming they exercise the fifth-year option, that'll be about $20.33 million for 2027. So essentially your next 2 years, the Bears have him for 2 years and $27 million, which is $13.5 million per year, which is very cheap for a player of Darnell Wright's caliber. Now, I still think an extension is likely going to be worked out, but another reason you pick up that fifth-year option is you have 2 years of $27 million over the next 2 years. Then you could add this on top of that. I've projected a 4-year, $112 million contract for Darnell Wright, which is $28 million per year. Well, if that goes on top of this upcoming season and a fifth-year option, if that's exercised, that would then turn into a 6-year, $139 million contract. That's about $23 million per year. So if you revisit the highest paid offensive tackles in the NFL, if you added up the contract like that, that would make him the 8th or 9th highest paid offensive tackle in the NFL when you look at it that way. So, from a headline standpoint, he'd get $28 million per year, which would put him at or near the top of the market there. Top three with Slater, Wirfs, and Sewell. But if you exercise a fifth-year option, you still have this upcoming season, spread it out over 6 years. That's how you manage the cap hits. Now, you don't do that for a player you're uncertain about, but if I'm the Bears, I feel pretty good about Darnell Wright. He's gotten better each and every year. He plays through stuff, had elbow ligament issues this year, and still was a second-team All-Pro. So pick up that fifth-year option, give him a 3 or 4 year extension, and have him under pretty reasonable team control for the next half decade or longer. Subscribe to the channel if Darnell Wright gets extended or the fifth-year option gets picked up once that window opens. We, of course, will cover it. We cover all Bears news here on the channel, daily content, news, rumors, free agency, draft coverage. We go live every Thursday as well, which is today, 4 o'clock Central Time, in addition to our Monday live shows. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you know exactly when we publish content and when we do go live here on Chicago Bears Now. Okay, more good news. Luke Getsy, our old friend, FGB, promoted by the Green Bay Packers, had to return to the Packers this past season after failing with the Bears and the Raiders. We will talk about that here in just a second, but while Luke Getsy has had his struggles, if you're struggling with some BO, get going with our friends over at Mando. Whole body deodorant. No one does it better than Mando. Fellas, what's your go-to move when getting ready for a first date? Maybe it's a new haircut. Maybe it's washing your car before picking her up. You know what's a non-negotiable for first dates? Deodorant, and no one does it better than Mando. But Mando isn't just for your armpits. Their whole body deodorant products are just that. They're safe from head to toe, whether it's the stick deodorant, spray deodorant, body wash, deodorant wipes. Doesn't matter, regardless of product, Mando has you covered as their products are clinically proven 72-hour odor control. Their products are clinically proven to control odor better than a shower with soap alone. 12 hours after a shower, the average men's grundle odor level is a 5 out of 10. With Mando, the average grundle odor is a 0 out of 10. Some men mask their BO with scents. Mando men get the job done right. Don't mask it, Mando it. available in retailers near you, or you can go to shopmando.com and get 20% off for a limited time only site-wide with our exclusive code CHAT, C-H-A-T, at shopmando.com, 20% off plus free shipping. That is shopmando.com. Support the show. Tell them we sent you. Bears Now by Chat Sports. Mando's got you covered with deodorant plus sweat control. Say goodbye to sweat stains and hello to long-lasting freshness. Tom Pelissero had the news that the Packers are promoting Luke Getsy. He was a senior assistant on the coaching staff this year. Of course, had OC stints with Chicago and Las Vegas. Did not go well. And he replaces Sean Mannion, a really good up-and-coming football coach who is now the Eagles' offensive coordinator. Look, I'm not going to make this more than what it is, but Sean Mannion, people are really excited about his future, so the Packers lose him. And by the way, Jordan Love had the best year of his career this year under him. Malik Willis has improved nicely. I think Mannion gets at least a little credit for that. And now Luke Getsy takes over as the quarterback's coach. Sweet. Now, Jordan Love is fairly established at this point, so I don't expect his play to just plummet all of a sudden or something like that. But I'd much rather Luke Getsy be his quarterback's coach than Sean Mannion, I'll tell you that much. So, yeah, I think this is, can't be a bad thing from a Bears perspective. And I'll just say this too, bigger picture with the Packers. Their staff has not improved. You lose Jeff Hafley. Okay, Jonathan Gannon, nice replacement. I don't think he's some world-beater defensive coordinator, though. There's other guys out there I would have feared more, and they didn't poach Al Harris from you, which could have happened. And then you promote Luke Getsy to quarterback's coach. They still have not fired Rich Bisaccia at this point, by the way, who's had a good career as a special teams coordinator, but the past couple of years have gone very poorly, and most expected that move to happen. That has not, and I would say at this point, it seems more likely than not they're going to keep him, and their special teams were brutal this past season. So, I was in the camp of I think it'd be smart for Green Bay to keep Matt LaFleur, but I thought you'd see some more maybe aggressive-minded changes on the staff, and that has not really happened. It's kind of just been the status quo, promote from within. Yeah, let's keep Rich Bisaccia. Like, okay. I feel more than comfortable going up against this team moving forward. Not because they're not a good team. They are. But, yeah, I think the Bears are at a good spot here. And then lastly, some Caleb Williams news. Did a little short on this yesterday, but QB1 is all-star bound. He is going to participate in the NBA Celebrity Three-Point Contest this weekend. Producer Colin, do we know where the all-star game is this year? We have no idea. That shows how out of the loop I am on the NBA this year, if I'm being completely honest. I'll have Colin look that up while I kind of talk through this a little bit. He is going to participate in the three-point contest. He is one of 8 participants. Drewski is in it. I'll be honest, I don't even know these next couple of guys. Richard Jefferson, Los Angeles, you said? Okay. Is that the Clippers' new place? Clippers' new arena, okay. Richard Jefferson, who played in the league for like 20 years. I don't know why he gets to participate. Jared McCain, by the way, who is an active NBA player. Yes, I know he might be more of a TikToker than Hooper, but why is he in it? If he doesn't win, that's an embarrassment. And if he doesn't, Richard Jefferson better win because he was a hell of a three-point shooter in his career, and he's still in really good shape. As far as Caleb goes, I actually have no idea if he can hoop. I don't even know if he played in high school. His second sport was swimming, which he's credited to, his elasticity, his ability to contort his body and throw the ball with velocity and all that stuff. He was a big swimmer growing up, but I'm sure he played pickup and stuff like that. So I'll be curious to see if QB1's got a J. Gives me a reason to watch. I'll be honest. I have had no interest in the All-Star game coverage, three-point contest, yada, yada, yada for years now. But I'll tune in. I'll see if QB1 can drain a couple of threes on Friday night. But clearly QB1 is gaining popularity and is even more of just kind of a star than he was even coming out of USC after the Bears' good season. So be interesting to see how he does. And obviously he spends time in LA in the offseason anyway, playing his college ball at USC. So pretty easy commitment for him to make. Will you watch Caleb on Friday night? Type Y for yes and for no. I'll tune in. I'm not going to sit there watch the whole event, but I'll try to see if QB1 can knock in a couple of threes. And it's fun. It's good. It's fun news. Let's see what he can do out there. And if he can beat Jared McCain should retire from the NBA. That's what I think. All right, subscribe and join us. We will be live this afternoon, 4 o'clock Central Time. We'll have more Bears content for you guys. We will take your questions as well, so be sure to join us. My name is Harrison Graham. We'll see you guys then.